Hello and welcome here. Ben Affleck's Batman was given a far nicer send-off in the original deleted ending of the Flash movie. The Flash included a number of other characters in addition to Miller's two Barry Allens from the primary DCEU and the alternate universe the character established. Miller benefited from the support of the Flash's diverse ensemble, which also included cameo appearances from Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman and Jason Momoa's Aquaman, as well as Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton's Batman and Supergirl, respectively. The most devastating sequence in The Flash, and maybe the whole DCEU, shows Miller's Barry Allen understanding that he must go back and reverse his decision to rescue his mother. The Flash has become a huge box office flop for DC despite being a film with plenty of passion and flair. The declaration that the DCEU would be rebooted in favor of the new DC universe, which detracted some attention from The Flash, is one of the reasons for such a result. The Flash movie had its finale rewritten to reflect the current remake, which is unfortunate because Affleck's Batman was better sent out in The Flash's original ending. Behind the scenes in the DCEU, Affleck had a difficult time playing Batman throughout the years. The actor's choice for the part initially drew a lot of criticism, but his portrayal of the Dark Knight turned out to be one of the film's few redeeming qualities in 2016's contentious Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Following that, despite the script's excellent details, Affleck's planned solo Batman movie would be scrapped. Following the actor's apparent retirement from the role of Batman due to personal concerns, coupled with a catastrophic period during the Justice League reshoots under director Joss Whedon, the actor made that choice. The Flash makes clear that Affleck's retirement was only momentary. Affleck claims that The Flash's Batman moments are his favorites. It is easy to understand why, as the newly released DC film expertly balanced a solid amount of Batman action, the most comic book accurate portrayal of the character in the DCEU with some emotionally wrenching moments and a decent piece of humor. Barry wants to connect with Affleck's Bruce Wayne early on in The Flash, but Wayne responds, "Maybe some other time," according to Barry. The significance of that statement is increased by the fact that Bruce revealed some of his most sinister secrets after coming into touch with Wonder Woman's lasso of truth. Bruce says that he developed the Batman persona in response to his childhood trauma and acknowledges that he has an ego issue as Wonder Woman assists Batman on the bridge. All of this takes place in front of Barry, and the two characters have a better knowledge of one another. This is seen on film when the two discuss whether Barry might travel back in time to save his mother or perhaps Bruce's parents, to which Affleck's character responds that they must appreciate the past rather than try to erase it. Affleck's final remark to Barry after such a significant development in their relationship suggests a future that will never materialize. Batman's repeated promise lost its meaning after The Flash's abandoned ending. When Barry traveled back in time and prevented his mother from being killed, which resulted in the creation of a new world, the prospect of a relationship between Affleck's Bruce Wayne and Miller's Barry Allen was destroyed. Here comes Keaton's Batman, who in this alternate universe stands in Affleck's place as the figure from the Tim Burton films. Barry then had to go through the process of establishing a relationship with a new Bruce Wayne, played by Keaton rather than Affleck, who had given up being Batman after ridding Gotham City of all crime. Due to The Flash and Batman having their positions reversed, their relationship is different. In the main DCEU universe, Affleck's Batman invited Miller's Barry Allen, who was already aware of the speedster's abilities, to join the Justice League. In the alternate reality created by The Flash's adaptation of the Flashpoint story from the comics, Miller's Barry Allen is the one who must enlist Keaton's Bruce Wayne to help find Superman, actually Kaye's Supergirl, because Kal-El was killed as a baby, in order to prevent Shannon's Zod from terraforming Earth successfully with his Man of Steel plan. Both Batman's Affleck's Dark Knight and Keaton's end up promising Barry the same thing, despite their differences. Keaton's Bruce Wayne tells Barry as he is about to die, "I've been thinking, maybe some other time." That phrase reiterates what Bruce Wayne, played by Affleck, had earlier promised Barry Allen, played by Miller. The death of Keaton's Batman and the ensuing universe shift also prevent any fulfillment of the double promise, much as it did to Affleck as a result of the multiverse alterations in The Flash. There were 3 different endings for The Flash. The 2 that were cut from the final cut both included Keaton's Batman at the very end. By doing that, the promises given by the Batman characters portrayed by Affleck and Keaton regrettably come to nothing. The lost potential of Michael Keaton as Batman may have covered his last bill. After his father is exonerated of the murder charges, Barry is first shown meeting Keaton's Batman and Kaye's Supergirl in the early iteration of The Flash's conclusion. The Flash set images capture that moment. The film subsequently underwent a second rendition of its conclusion, adding Wonder Woman and Supergirl to Batman and Henry Cavill's Superman. The DC Studios co-CEOs Gunn and Peter Safran decided to remove any potential future teasers that would not be fulfilled when they relaunched the DCEU with their new DC Universe. As a result, that conclusion was also removed. In lieu of Keaton, George Clooney played Bruce Wayne in The Flash's original ending. Clooney was picked since it is obvious that he won't be playing Batman again in the future, which makes The Flash's finale a funny joke rather than a tease with Keaton that would never amount to anything more. The initial ideas for Keaton's DCEU future after The Flash would have paid off his deathline as Batman. According to rumors, Keaton's Batman would resemble the DCEU's Nick Fury in several ways. His Batman was initially intended to play a mentor figure for young heroes in a number of DCEU projects. One of these endeavors was the abandoned Batgirl movie, for which Keaton filmed some scenes as Batman. Those preparations would have enabled Keaton's Bruce and Miller's Barry to establish a genuine relationship, completing the double promise begun by Affleck's Bruce Wayne and providing him with a satisfying resolution in The Flash, which regrettably did not occur. What was supposed to be the ideal prelude to Keaton's DCEU future and a positive note to conclude Ben Affleck's run as Batman lost its power, and The Flash's vows to fulfill Affleck's Batman duties will go unmet. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.